back with another episode of Local Roots. Hi, I'm Todd Studer. Today, we bring you a special episode to wrap up our series on the Pottawattamie County Park System. Over the past 4 episodes, we've explored Arrowhead, Botna Bend, Old Town Park, and Hitchcock Nature Center. We've talked trails, wildlife, prairie burns, and local history. Now, we bring it all together with a spotlight on 3 critically important parts of the Pottawattamie Conservation System: Narrows River Park, Crescent Hill at Hitchcock, and the county's habitat areas, 6 spaces set aside specifically to let nature take the lead. These aren't just footnotes in the park system. They're essential to understanding how recreation, conservation, and regional identity are tied together. But first, Castle & Associates of American Family Insurance is your local insurance provider for all of your home, auto, life, business, and farm insurance needs. With 4 convenient locations in Traynor, Council Bluffs, Bellevue, and Elkhorn. They are local and in your neighborhood, ready to help you navigate the complexities of insurance today. Travis and his team educate, advise, and simplify insurance, all to protect those things you cherish most. Give them a call for your free quote. Do you or does someone you love need in-home care? Home Care Advocacy Network helps you maintain your own privacy in your own space while still receiving care and support with a personalized touch. Aging in place can be critical for many people. Home Care Advocacy Network can meet those needs with an understanding that assisted living is best at home. HCAN of Southwest Iowa brings the personal touch to care at home in Council Bluffs, Glenwood, Red Oak, Clarinda, and all the surrounding communities. Visit hcan.com/Southwest Iowa to learn more. Okay, let's begin with Narrows River Park. Narrows River Park is located at 2500 North 25th Street in Council Bluffs, just minutes from the heart of the city. It sits directly along the Missouri River and covers 36 acres. The name Narrows refers to the river's original course through a narrow channel just east of where it runs today. Over time, natural shifts and human intervention altered the flow of the Missouri River, but this park holds a piece of that original waterway. The park offers a unique blend of accessibility and natural beauty. It includes a 93-foot concrete boat ramp for launching into the Missouri River. For boating and fishing enthusiasts, it's one of the few spots in the county with direct access to the water. The park features 2 reservable picnic shelters: the Cottonwood Shelter, which seats up to 32 guests, and the Missouri River Overlook Shelter, which accommodates up to 100 guests. Both offer open views of the river, shaded seating, and nearby amenities. There's also a public archery range. Bring your own equipment, but leave the broadheads at home. They're prohibited to protect the range. Families will find a small playground, horseshoe pits, and clean modern restrooms. The whole park is bordered by tall trees and features plenty of open lawn space. Open seasonally from April to October, Narrows River Park operates from 6:30 in the morning to 10:30 at night. There's a $3 entry fee per vehicle, but if you're a member of Pottawattamie Conservation, you get in free. One of the underrated highlights of this park is the view. It's directly across the river from the Omaha skyline. On any given afternoon, you can see planes flying into Epley Airfield, barges moving downriver, and fishermen casting lines into the muddy Missouri. It's part urban, part wild, and that contrast is part of what makes Narrows River Park so compelling. Next, we head north to the edge of the Luss Hills, where something new is unfolding: Crescent Hill at Hitchcock. If you spent any time in Pottawattamie County, you may know this location by its former name, Mount Crescent Ski Area. It was built in 1961 by a group of Omaha ski enthusiasts. The ski hill operated as a seasonal business for more than 60 years. In December 2021, Pottawattamie Conservation acquired the 106-acre property as part of a broader mission to expand and unify protected natural spaces in the Luss Hills. The acquisition fulfills part of a conservation vision first set in motion back in 1997 to expand Hitchcock Nature Center and connect it to a larger habitat corridor. After the 24-25 ski season, the site was rebranded as Crescent Hill at Hitchcock, marking a shift toward 4 seasons use. Crescent Hill is now part of a larger ecological footprint. While the ski slopes remain a winter attraction, Pottawattamie Conservation is also working on long-term restoration and public access plans that emphasize prairie regeneration, hiking trails, and education. Importantly, Crescent Hill operates as an enterprise fund. That means it's managed like a self-contained business. Revenues from lift tickets, concessions, and rentals are used to cover all expenses. It doesn't draw from the county's general fund, and it doesn't compete with other parks for operational dollars. That independence allows the site to balance winter recreation with conservation values. At Crescent Hill, as Crescent Hill transitions, it becomes a gateway to the larger Hitchcock complex, which already includes more than 1,200 acres of ridge and prairie. Together, they form one of Iowa's most ecologically diverse areas. And that brings us to our final topic today, the habitat areas managed by Pottawattamie Conservation. These are public lands, but they're not parks in the traditional sense. There are no playgrounds, no paved trails, no restrooms, and no shelters. What you will find is space, raw, beautiful, biodiverse space. Let's name them. There's Blackbird Marsh, a wetland habitat offering nesting grounds for waterfowl and migratory birds. Crescent Wildlife Area, with over 300 acres of Luss Hills terrain with oak woodlands and native prairie. Farm Creek Public Wildlife Area, a mix of grassland and wooded draws, ideal for hunting and bird watching. Honey Creek Conservation Area, heavily fostered with riparian zones and excellent wildlife corridors. Pheasants Forever Habitat Area, a partnership site supporting upland game birds and pollinators. And Wheeler Grove Conservation Area, a remnant of savanna and prairie tucked away in rural Pottawattamie County. All 6 areas are open year-round and free to access. Most allow public hunting, and all are critical to wildlife movement, ecosystem balance, and native species restoration. These habitat areas serve a larger role than just recreation. They provide opportunities for research and land stewardship, seasonal controlled burns, pollinator pathway management, soil and water conservation, and they also serve as quiet places, places without distractions, places where the loudest sound might be a red-winged blackbird or the rustle of wind in switchgrass. Pottawattamie Conservation has made a point of treating land not just as space to build on, but space to preserve, to learn from, and to pass on. In total, Pottawattamie Conservation now manages more than 2,500 acres across parks, preserves, and habitat sites. That number will only grow as the county continues to balance recreation, conservation, and community growth. So, let's wrap up. Narrows River Park shows how even small spaces along the water can offer powerful experiences and river access. Crescent Hill reminds us that old recreation sites can find new life and that skiing and prairie preservation aren't mutually exclusive. And the 6 habitat areas show us what it means to give nature a seat at the table. These aren't isolated sites. They're connected by purpose, by stewardship, and by the people who choose to spend time in them. Whether you're casting a line at Narrows, hiking a ridge at Crescent Hill, or walking quietly through Farm Creek, you're part of something bigger. A living network of protected land, maintained for now and for what comes next. If you need precision metal fabrication done right, look no further than Foxco Fabrication in Council Bluffs. From custom welding to large-scale manufacturing, they're bringing your ideas to life with expert craftsmanship and cutting-edge technology. Whether it's industrial, commercial, or custom fabrication, they get the job done on time and built to last. They're locally owned and built to perform, made to last. Learn all about them online at foxcofab.com. And if you have a leak, a clogged drain, or planning a big remodel, Waldstein Plumbing in Council Bluffs has you covered. With fast, reliable service and expert craftsmanship, they handle everything from small repairs to major installations. They're locally owned by the Waldsteins, Travis and his son Hayden. They take pride in doing the job right the first time. Residential or commercial, big or small. When plumbing problems strike, call Waldstein Plumbing. Visit them online at waldsteinplumbing.com. And there's a new episode out today of Travis's podcast, Circle of Trades. You can find it on Facebook. You can find it on YouTube. And you can also just listen to it on Spotify. Well, thank you very much for joining us on this special episode of Local Roots. Visit potconservation.com to explore maps, reserve shelters, or become a member. And as always, take the route less traveled. It might just lead you somewhere unforgettable. My name's Todd Studer. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning.